Hello, welcome to Sense of School of Life Sciences. Today we will be talking about JAK-STAT signaling pathway. The JAK-STAT signaling pathway is a pathway of cytokine signaling which regulates development, differentiation, proliferation, apoptosis, etc. Basically, this pathway works in the immune system cells. The signaling molecules are cytokines, epidermal growth factors, etc. So, similar to other signaling pathways, here there is a ligand, a receptor, signal transducers, etc. Here the ligand is cytokine, epidermal growth factor, etc. Okay. The main components in this pathway are mainly of three types. The receptor is a cytokine receptor, then JAK, we say this is Janus kinase, then STAT, that is what we call signal transducer and activator of transcription. Okay, so we can start the signaling pathway. The JAK-STAT signaling pathway begins with a cell surface receptor. See, this is the cell surface receptor, which is most commonly is the cytokine receptor. The cytokine binds to the receptor, leading to its dimerization. You see, in the membrane, the cytokine receptor is seen as a monomer. You see, it's a monomer. This is one, it's another one, it's a monomer. Then the receptor binds to the JAK or Janus kinase. So the cytokine receptor binds to the receptor, leading to its dimerization. You see, this will get a dimerization. These receptors get a dimerized. Then the receptors bind to the JAK or Janus kinase. You see, this is Janus kinase JAK. So these are kinase enzymes which are phosphorylates downstream targets. So JAK is a kinase enzyme which are phosphorylates downstream targets. Firstly, the JAK phosphorylates the receptor itself. The receptor itself gets phosphorylated. See? So JAK first phosphorylate the receptor itself. Another very important aspect here, you remember, this JAK is somewhat similar but also different from that of receptor tyrosine kinase. In the receptor tyrosine kinase activity is intrinsic. But in JAK-STAT pathway, the kinase activity is not intrinsic to the receptor because the JAK phosphorylates the receptor. So that also you remember that. So, okay. After phosphorylation of the receptor, what does take place? A signal transduction protein known as STAT binds to this phosphorylated receptor. See, this STAT binds to this phosphorylated receptor. Then the JAK can further phosphorylate the STAT molecules. The STAT is a signal transducer and activator of transcription. So, moreover, more or less, it is a transcription factor, STAT. Understand? So, then the STAT undergo dimerization. Remember, at first, cytokine receptor get dimerizes when the cytokine binds to it. Here, the phosphorylated STAT here, what take place? What undergoes it? The phosphorylated STAT can dimerize and eventually translocate to the nucleus. After phosphorylation, the STAT get dimerizes, then translocated to the nucleus. Then it binds to the cytokine response elements in the DNA and then recruit RNA polymerase and eventually then now we can do some MCQs. What is STAT? It belongs to cytokine family. It is a transcription protein involved in JAK-STAT pathway. As a regulating protein, inhibits transcription. The answer here B. Yes, because STAT It's a signal transducer and at the same time a transcription factor. So the answer is B. Then after the phosphorylation of STAT, what state does it turn into? That turns into dimer, we know. So the answer is C, dimerases. Isn't it? Then third question. Jack is a dash. The extracellular non-receptor tyrosine kinase, intracellular non-receptor tyrosine kinase is a non-receptor tyrosine kinase, isn't it? That I already told you. So the answer is plain answer B. Okay, thank you.